Hi everyone, I'm Hattie, Hattie's Pilates, and I'm so excited to be doing these ab workouts over the next couple weeks leading up to the holidays. Today's workouts, all these workouts are going to be on the mat. All of the moves are moves that I typically use in class, but mimicked on the mat. I do use props, but this workout can be modified with or without props. So please modify using your own body weights. I will be using Bala weights. These are just 1 pound. You can use 2 pounds or three. Threes might be just a little tougher on the hip flexors, so just keep that in mind. But of course, like I said, this can be done without weights. I'm going to place these on my ankles, and they are going to be around my ankles the whole class. So get excited. It's going to be about a 15-minute ab workout, incorporating a little bit of upper body arms as well. So let's get started. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to place the 1 pound ankle weights around my ankles. If you have them, put them on, great. If you decide halfway through the workout you want to ditch them, totally fine. Everything is up to you. I want you to listen to your body. So that being said, we are going to get started with just holding a regular plank. Nothing fancy, just hands and toes are going to lift up to a high plank. Now, form here for a plank, you want your shoulders to be perfectly stacked over your wrists and feet are parallel, hip width distance apart. And I want you to focus on your breath work here. You want to relax your scapula, relax them through your upper body, rolling the shoulder blades down through your spine. You're going to inhale, exhale, focus on engaging that core. Now, from here, we're going to start to rock back and forth through your heels. So you're going to inhale as you push your heels back, exhale as you come forward. So I want you to think about pushing out of the mat through your palms. So you don't want to dump your weight into your upper body, into your shoulders. It's just an inhale, exhale. You want to make sure your back is nice and flat. You should be able to balance a glass of water on your mid spine, thoracic spine area. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, and 6. We're going to start to walk your feet in. Last 4, 3, good, 2, and 1. So we're going to do a walking bear. So you're going to step your right foot forward, left foot forward. So knees are right under my hips here. And then we're going to step right back to the plank. So exhale. Think about scooping your abs. Anytime you bend the knee in, you want to think about scooping those lower abdominals. Inhale, stepping out. Exhale, scooping the abs in. All right, you guys, let's go here for 20 more seconds. Keep going. 10 seconds. We're going to hold your knees bent. Last 5, 4, 3, and 2. Both knees stay bent. You're just going to tap the floor and lift up. Now, again, think about scooping those abs. You don't want your back arched here because that's going to take it all out of your core. So think about scooping those abs, taking that deep exhale to lift the hips. We go for 10, 9, 8, 7, almost there, 6, 5, and 4. We take a rest. 3, last 2, 1. Carefully drop the knees. Let's take a little child's pose here. So you're going to be flat on your back. So we're giving your upper body just a little bit of a break here. So 4, crunches, you want to float your table legs up to tabletop position. Now, a lot of times we want to overcompensate with our hips, with our legs, anytime our abs are tired. So that causes the arch in the back. Anytime your legs are off the floor, you want an imprinted spine. You want to tuck your tailbone and think about gluing your back ribs into the mat. When you take an exhale, you want to deflate your abs, and naturally the back will glue to the floor. So what you're going to do is hands are behind your head. We're going to lift head, neck, and shoulders. So we're in that crunch position. Knees are directly over your hips. You're going to inhale, tap your right toes to the floor, all while keeping your back nice and flat. You're going to exhale, scoop those abs, pull that knee right back up to tabletop. We go to the left side. You're going to inhale, exhale, lift it up. You got it. We inhale. Exhale, lift. Inhale. Keep that back glued to the mat. You don't want to lift your lower back as you tap the toes. All right, let's go here for another 60 seconds. Focus on the breath work. Inhale. Exhale. Staring at your belly button here. Try to get those shoulder blades off the mat. Keep going, guys. This is targeting more of our lower abdominals here. The upper abdominals are staying engaged the whole time as we keep our head, neck, and shoulders lifted. 30 seconds. So good, you guys. Almost there. Try not to lift your lower back off the mat. If you feel your back starting to lift, don't tap the toes all the way down. Just lower as low as you can. Once you feel your back start to lift, that's your cue to pull that knee right back up. Let's go for 5, in 4, in 3. We're going to turn this into some quick bicycles. Last 2, and 1. Let's just get a little 30-second cardio boost here. Exhale as you rotate. Opposite elbow, opposite knee. Really focus mind to muscle here. What are we working? Internal obliques. Starting to fire up that waistline here. So good, you guys. Keep it up. We go for 10, 9, 8, 7, in 6. We rest. 5. Good. Last 4, 3, final 2, and 1. Rest. So good. Ooh, I'm already working up a sweat in here. We're going to stay on our back here. And we're going to turn this into, it's called a double leg stretch. We are going to bring our hands right behind your head. Once again, knees are going to float to tabletop position. Now this time, our legs are going to lengthen out to a diagonal. We're going to lift head, neck, and shoulders. We're going to hold that crunch position. Legs are going to lengthen long as your arms lengthen long. So elbows to ears. Now, modification, just keep your hands behind your head. Do what feels best for you. Now, we're going to circle your arms around as you pull your knees in. Arms and legs reach. Take an inhale. Exhale, pull it all in. Inhale long. Exhale, pull it all in. Good. And lift and pull the knees in. Woo! Abs are burning. Good, you guys. Once again, modification. Keep the hands behind your head. I just want you to get that range of motion through the upper body as we pull the knees in. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and 5. We're going to hold it long. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to reach arms and legs long. We just hold. Breathe. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7. Burn it out. 6. Last 5. You rested. 4, 3. Last 2, 1, and rest. Whew. That's such a good one. I love it. Classic Pilates. Alrighty, so we're going to stay on our back here. We're going to start getting more into our obliques here. So what I want you to do is cross your left leg on top of your right. Now, if you want to, you can tuck the left toes underneath your right calf. I don't want you to put this in your hip flexors here. So now I want you to think, because that left leg is on top of the right, I want you to think about the right pulling it up close to your chest. So you're going to inhale, hinge back. You can go head to the mat. And then exhale, you're going to pull that right knee into your chest. And it's also pulling the weight of the left leg. So it sounds strange, but you're going to feel the connection almost immediately. So you're going to inhale back. Exhale as you lift. Now, I keep cueing the breath work because it is so important to connect mind to muscle, mind to breath, especially while we're working our abs. Anytime you exhale, I like to exhale whenever my core is contracting, and then inhale to prepare. So inhaling to prepare for the heavy part of the exercise is really going to help get that oxygen. And then you want to let all your air out. The breath really helps you, especially in this core work. We pull. So you should feel this more through your right internal oblique area, because that right leg is doing the heavy lifting of the left. So it's an exhale, lift, inhale, lower. All right, you guys, let's go 20 more seconds here. I hope you kept crunching while I was talking. I had to do my breathwork spiel. You feel very silly, I know, taking that sharp exhale, but I promise I've seen clients have such great results when they finally learn to breathe, connect their mind to muscle. It's crazy how muscles just start to tone. All right, last 5. In 4, you're going to hold the crunch up. 3, in 2, 1. You're going to hold it. You're going to tap. Right elbow, left knee, back to center. Right elbow, left knee, back to center. Let's go for 10. 9. Breathe. 8. 7. 6. You got it. 5. Keep that back. Move to the mat. 4. Last 3. So good, you guys. 2, 1, and rest. Good. All right, so we just warmed up our internal oblique there, and we are going to continue with the oblique work. We're going to go to a right side forearm plank. Now, couple modifications. Most advanced option is going to be feet stacked in a, you can also, if your feet are sensitive, you can cross your left on top of your right. Just make sure you don't open up that hip. You want to stay hip stacked. Or you can stack your knees and stay knees on the mat. Totally doesn't matter. Trust me when I say your oblique is going to burn no matter what. So I'm going to go feet stacked, and for the side plank, it's very easy, and I used to do this as well. Dumping all your weight in this shoulder blade. So that is not what we want to do. So when you come up to a side plank, you want to hollow out that armpit as if someone's tickling you or punching you in the armpit. I want you to try to press out of that mat and mentally put all of the weight here in the right side of your body. You can go left arm high, left hand on your hip, or if you need support, you can always go left palm down. So we're just going to hold it here. Just breathe. Find the connection. You also don't want to sit your hips back. You want your hips forward. You want to be in a beautiful long line. All right, now from here, we're going to start to thread the needle. You're going to reach left arm underneath your hip, add a little twist with your hips, and then unwind, reach it high. So exhale, inhale, reach it up. Exhale, we twist. Inhale, reach. Let's go 5 more. 5, 4, 3, and 2. We're gonna hold it up. Last one. We hold it up. We pulse the hips for 10. Breathe 9, 8, 7, 6. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo! Good job, you guys. Grab some water. I need to get some because I have not talked and I haven't taught and worked out at the same time in a long time. So the girl is tired. Okay. So one more thing with the right oblique and then we move on. All right. We are going to go back to a full plank, just how we started class. Onto our palms and we're going to come up to our toes. So for the right side, you're going to pull the right knee to the left elbow, swivel it out to the right elbow, and then you're going to reach the leg long and then pull it right in. So we twist, exhale, and then we reach. We twist, exhale, inhale. Good. So we're really wringing out that right waistline like it's a wet towel. Dip the right hip, open the right hip, and reach it long. Okay, guys, quite a bit more time here. Also want you to squeeze that right butt cheek as you sweep the leg high. Keep going here. 15 more seconds. Whew. My right oblique is burning. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull the knee down. Take a little child's pose. I'm glad that was so much fun because we get to do it all on the other side. I'm out of breath. Okay, we are going to lie back on our back and we're going to start with those crisscross legged crunches. Now we're working the left internal oblique. You're going to roll on your back and this time we're going to cross our right leg on top of left. Now the left leg, the left oblique is doing the heavy lifting. Hands are going to come behind your head. We are going to tap the left toes to the floor, keeping our imprinted spine. You don't want to arch your back here. You're going to exhale, lift, crunch it up. We inhale, tap it down. Exhale, lift. Let's go elbows nice and wide. Keep those triceps engaged. I'm telling you guys, anytime you focus on the muscles that you're working, you're going to fire up so much quicker. And just the exercise just becomes so much more intense when you're focusing on your breath, the muscles that you're working. It's almost like everything becomes full body, which we don't hate. All right, keep it going. So remember, if this gets heavy on your hip flexor, you're going to wrap those toes and then pull that left knee in. Woo! All right, keep it going here, you guys. 15 seconds. We're going to hold with those twists. So we're going to tap left elbow to right knee in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Now we're going to lift, twist, left elbow, right knee. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, unwind. And we twist and unwind. Let's go for 10, Breathe it out. 9. Focus on the muscles that you're working to lift you. You're using this left side to reach that arm across your body. Good. Last 3, 2, and 1. We rest. So good. We have that left forearm plank now. I'm going to come down here so that I can face you. And we're going to go on our left forearm and take those modifications however you see fit. If you're wearing these ankle weights and you're like, hell no, I'm done with these, take them off. All right, so I'm going to stack my feet and left forearm is going to be on the ground. You want your elbow right beneath your shoulder. Otherwise, if it's far away, it's going to put a lot of stress in that shoulder. So we're going to lift the hips high. And remember here, you're going to keep hips pushed forward. They're stacked. You can reach your right arm long. You can bring it down here for support or on your hip. We're just breathing it out here. We're going to hold it for 10 more seconds. And then we start to thread the needle. So keep breathing. Remember to push out of that shoulder socket. All right, let's thread the needle. You're going to exhale. Inhale, unwind. Exhale. 8 more. We go for 8. This is 6. In 5, we pulse. Wringing out that waistline like a towel. Last 3, 2, last 1, full range. And we pulse the hips. 10, 9, 8, in that waistline. 7, 6, 5, 4, we rest. 3, 2, 1, rest. Woo! All right. Home stretch. So we're going to go back to that high plank with those knee to elbow holds. So I'll face you so you can see me. We're going to go back to that high plank. So on your toes, on your palms. Back is nice and flat. Abs are engaged. You don't want your back arched. You want your hips lifted. We are going to go left knee to right elbow. We switch. And we reach that leg high. So we go elbow tap, reach it long. All right, 60 seconds here. Twist the hip, open the hip, square off the hip. Keep breathing. Don't hold your breath here. Focus on this waistline. Keep going. If you need to take a break, to get right back into it. 15 seconds. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right. Do a little child's pose. Take a rest. I was going to end there, but I want to do a little dessert. We are going to go 4 upside down crunches. The good thing is we're going to be on our knees and forearm, giving the wrists a break. You are going to come down to your elbows, and elbows are going to be right underneath your shoulders to start. And you want to walk your knees back far enough to where you can crunch, and you want your knees to be right underneath your hips, essentially, when we're crunching up. Just like a normal crunch when you're on your back and you're crunching up, we're doing the same thing, just upside down on our knees and forearms. Elbows down. Now, from here, you're going to drop your hips, but I want you to tuck your tailbone here. So you start engaging that pelvic floor area, lower abs. You're going to round your spine, tuck your chin, and lift the hips. So when you lift the hips, you don't want to do this, yeah? You want to keep that tailbone tucked. And then when you come down, I want you to think about holding a tennis ball right beneath your chin. Your gaze is going to come long right in front of those palms. And we crunch up. Inhale, unwind. Exhale, crunch. So good, you guys. Keep going here. It should really burn through the lower abs. If you want more of a burn, slow it down. The faster you go here, the lighter the tension. All right, let's go 20 more seconds. We're going to finish with a forearm plank hold. You got it. Pushing out of that shoulder socket. Keep it up. We're going to lift up to toes in 5, 4, get 30-second hold. You can do it. 3, 2, and 1. So we're going to lift up to our toes. Nothing fancy here, you guys. 30-second hold. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. If you want more of a challenge, you can walk your feet out, out, in. Woo! Those ankle weights now feel a little bit heavier. Breathe it out, you guys. 15 seconds. Grand finale right here. Don't quit now. Out, out, in. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! So good, you guys. That was your ab workout with ankle weights. Once again, you could have used no weights at all. Thank you for doing this workout with me, and